Well, hello and welcome to the first interview of Inside the Dugout for the 2022 season, and this segment is sponsored by the Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association. We'll be talking to head coaches across the state all season long, and joining us from Florida today is the head man of the Edwardsburg Eddies, AJ Gaideski. Coach, where in Florida are you, and what is the weather like?
Well, I'm in Dunedin. Or Dunedin.
Okay, where's that?
It's right by Clearwater. It's just north of Clearwater. And, the weather today is rainy, but every other day has been beautiful.
Right on. I know that you had an opportunity to get out on the water and enjoy yourself before you get into the thick of things here in the baseball season.
That's right. Yeah, we had a blast.
All right. Well, I like to start these by asking you how you got into the game of coaching. You know, who were some of the guys that mentored you and really excited you about, the task of coaching high school baseball?
Well, I think just starts as being a kid, loving the game, playing with my brothers and my dad, and we were always out in the yard playing some type of sport, and most of the time it was baseball. My sister also always would throw to me. She was left-handed. We never had a left-handed glove, so she threw and caught with the left hand.
Wow. What was like, your first coaching job?
Well, it was at Niles. I was the JV baseball coach there. If you're talking about any coaching job, I also coached football there 35 years ago. So
wow.
I started football there, and I coach football and baseball at Edwardsburg.
Right.
I also do a little junior high coaching, but this will be going into my finishing my 35th year.
Wow, amazing. And, if you think about it, over 450 wins, you're going to be an inductee in the Coaches Hall of Fame. And if I would have told you all those years ago as you started out in JV that, hey, by the time you wrap this up, you're going to be a Hall of Famer before your career's over, what would you have said to me?
I would not have believed you. It's been a blast. I've had some great players throughout my life, or throughout my coaching life, and I've also had some great assistant coaches that's helped me along the way.
And that really is what it's all about. It's, this is not, you're not on an island. You can't do this by yourself. It's so important to have critical, guys who sacrifice so much of their time and women that are, there, the team moms, all that stuff to help make this thing work.
Oh, yeah. It surely takes a lot of people to make sure you have a successful program, and probably most importantly, it's your wife that does a lot of the work behind the scenes and helps you out all along the way. And without her, we wouldn't be this far into it. That's for sure.
Right. Absolutely. We're talking with Edwardsburg head coach AJ Gaideski. And AJ, let's get into the season. Talk a little bit about the team that will be suiting up for the Eddies this year. What do you like about the team heading in? I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Western Michigan commit dream teamer Connor Ostrander, he's back, correct? And,
yes, he is.
Okay, and he hit over 500 last year.
Right. He hit, 5 something. I'd have to look. I got my phone actually right here with my stats. So he hit 533. Had a great year. He's just a pure hitter, and he hits all over the field from gap to gap. And really, it would be not fun pitching to him because you don't know where to pitch. He can hit the ball to any field, and he's also a terrific defensive shortstop. And he makes every routine play, and then all of a sudden he'll come up with a wowzer.
Yeah,
a great play.
Yeah, you've got some other pieces too.
Oh yeah. I have my center fielder back, Logan McCauley, and he hit 6 home runs last year, and he's a very good defensive player, and he hits the ball hard. Every time up, he just comes up and he's ready to square it up, and he does it. He's a very good player for us. And I also have my catcher back, Landon Michael. He's about 6'4", 255, and he's an athlete behind there. And defensively, people have a tough time running on him. If our pitchers do what they're supposed to do, they're going to have a tough time, stealing bags from him. I also have my first baseman back, Sam Robinson, and I had his brother too, so I almost said his brother's name.
Right.
And he had a terrific year. He hit right around 300, and he plays very good defense. He also pitches for us. He'll be my 1 or 2 this year. And I have my right fielder back, Patrick Schlonfoot, and he had just a terrific year. He was hot throughout the year. He was hitting mostly over 400. I don't think he finished over 400. He hit 390. But he had just a great year in right field. And my second baseman, Andrew Colvin, he's back. He is he was a sophomore last year, and he hit 315. And now he's back second base. I think he's going to be a lot more confident at the plate, and I look forward to big things from him. Wow. And then I had my number ones coming back, AJ Obrin. Right now, last year he was 7-0, 7-1 maybe. If I can find that real quick. He was 6-1. Sorry, Sam Robinson was 8-1.
Okay.
And right now, AJ's is working through some shoulder issues from football. So he also played inside linebacker for us.
Nice.
But yeah, he's our. He'll be our number one, hopefully, if he comes back and is healthy. But he's the thing about this team that I love is they're all great kids. They get it done in the classroom, don't have to worry about it there at all. They have great families, and they just they love playing baseball. Get along great.
Well, that's fantastic. So it sounds like you got a lot of veteran leadership. You guys are expecting to do well. And I don't want to bring up a sore subject, but what is it about Stevensville Lakeshore that this program, for whatever reason, the last few years, just has been that one hurdle for you guys to get over the hump?
Well, number one, they're a great team.
They are.
They've been to the finals 2 out of the last 3 years.
Exactly.
3 out of the last 4. Sorry, 3 out of the last 4. And then the other year they got beat in the quarterfinals. So they're a great team. They're led by a great coach in Mark Nate. He does just terrific things with them every year. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year, they improve tremendously. And they do all the things right, all the little things right. They run bases well. They play great defense, and they throw strikes.
Yeah, I would imagine if you guys, can finally, leap that hurdle, who knows how far you guys can go. That would be certainly exciting for the Eddies community.
Yeah, we've had some great games.
Real close. Last year was a heartbreaker, right?
Yep. 5-4, 6-5, something like that. One run game. We had their first state championship, but they beat us 2-1 in the regional finals. So it was just some great games we've had, and he does a great job.
Couple more for you. Not everyone does double headers all season, but you guys do that pretty much. It looks like on your schedule that everybody's a double header. What's the advantage to that in your eyes?
Well, I think the reason we started doing this many, many years ago was because that's what you have to do to win a district, and used to be to win a regional. You had to, win a doubleheader. If you won a doubleheader, you're going to move on.
Got it.
And so we decided, when we were the Lakeland Conference, that let's just go to doubleheaders because that's going to be, best for us. And plus the old point system, where you would, it'd only give you 3 points if you played a doubleheader. If you played single games, it'd give you 2 points. And
interesting.
You only had a certain amount of points that you could play during the season, so you can get more games in if you played double headers. But now where they're just counting one game for one game,
right?
That doesn't apply.
Well, I mean, it's a great opportunity. It gives you an opportunity to really play the matchups and put pitchers in positions where they're at their strength. And give them the support that they need. And, I know as a former baseball player myself, let's not just play one, let's play two. It's a great day.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes it can get backed up on you, and it can be tough on the arms. Yeah. But, all right. For the most part, I love it.
Yeah, well, let's wrap on just what I wanted to end with, and I'm going to do this all season too, is kind of the fraternity that is the Coaches Association for those who, maybe there's coaches out there who still aren't a member of the Coaches Association. They really should be. Maybe you could just talk about, what it means to be a part of the group, the closeness of the group.
Yeah, I have a lot of great friends in the Coaches Association. We have a terrific clinic that goes on every year, and you learn so much there at the clinics, and you get to also meet a lot of people and enjoy their company, but also have some baseball guys that you can count on, or if you need to ask a question or any help. And it's just a great group of guys, really is, from top to bottom.
Right on. Well, Coach, you're one of those guys, too, and we appreciate you joining us here from sunny Florida, or rainy Florida, I should say, for today. But you'll be back here in the mitten next week getting it going, and good luck the rest of the season. We really appreciate you taking some time.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach. Thank you.